Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to concentrate on UTM parameters. I want to show you the final result before we begin. Whenever people are coming from, let's say, YouTube, amazing business results, and let's click on one of those videos. Whenever people come to the website, they can click on one of those links. I want to know where they're coming from. I want to know that they came from YouTube. I want to know that they came from this specific video, so I can create more videos like that, because this is what people want. And I know it's converting also to business. So when someone clicks on this link, you can see that this is the URL of the website, but in addition, you can see that there is a UTM source equals YouTube. So the source is YouTube. This is the lead source where they came from. The reason that I'm using UTM, it's because UTM source, UTM medium, UTM campaign, UTM term, those are industry standards wording. Google is using them, Facebook's using them, we also using them because all the marketing market is working with these naming conventions. So when someone comes with this URL, the system now on the website, and you can show it to your web developer, by the way, this lesson, your web developer will take this URL, because all those are variables that exist right now on the website, and your web developer will save it as cookies. Cookies will be session information that is going to be kept on the client computer, and even if they now close the page and then in the future go back and submit a contact us page, this information will be kept in the background as hidden fields, and then whenever they are submitting it, you will know that originally they heard about you from this specific video. So that was the originating video. In addition, if I am looking now, and this is, by the way, this view is a canvas view. So it looks a little bit nicer. It's also a service that we sell, and you can also do it yourself if you want. But this is the way that I prefer systems to look like. The system that we are working now with you, it's a common system that probably most of you are seeing. But as I promised you in the beginning of the course, I will expose you to more things that you can see what you can get out of Zoho, which is a lot. One of the fields that I want to have is the UTM campaign, where they're coming from which campaign. In this case, the link, let's click on it, the link of the UTM campaign was YouTube Organic, because it's a campaign that's running all the time. It's a basically free marketing, and I call it YouTube Organic. In this case, you can see that the UTM campaign is New York 2024 trade show. So I know that they came from the trade show. I also know that the source was Tik Tok. So I know exactly where they came from and for which campaign. So I was trying to promote the New York 2024 trade show on TikTok. This specific lead was eventually converted to close one, and I got $5,000 out of it. If I will go to my campaigns, you can see that I have here this campaign, and the campaign will show me how many leads I received, how many contacts were initiated. The actual cost is something that I enter manually. There is a way also to automate that, but it's expensive, so let's do it manually for now. Revenue, it's how much money in the bank account. Return of investment, how much return of investment I have right now, which is negative. But if I will also include the opportunities that I have right now in the pipeline, you will see that it's giving me a positive return of investment. If I will click here on the opportunities, it will show me the opportunities with the amounts and everything. If I will click on the leads, I can see them as well. Everything is on one page. This is eventually the goal that I want to achieve. This is the bottom line where I want everything to come. And obviously we'll show you most of the things here are possible during the course, and I will show you about 99% of what you have here. So now let's go back and let's talk about the specifics of how to do those things. I am back now on Zoho Forms, and I will click on the edit a form. This is a regular contact us page, nothing too special. I will click on the share, and then let's click on track entries. From here, I will go to the start tracking, and I just make sure that I'm under the UTM tracking. And now you will see that the UTM source, UTM medium, UTM campaign, UTM term, UTM content, all those are available for me, and I can also add new ones. I recommend you to stay with what you have, and those are common names in the marketing world. And I will click on proceed. Now, you can also click on get tracking code, and you can add this code to the website. That will do the tracking magic for you. And here you have the information that where to track them. If you want also to have advanced things, you can also do it as well. It's really up to you how much you want to go, but the basic code works. If you will now have the form, so let's go again to the form. I will go to share with, and this is the form. Now, if I want to track the form, I will have here the URL, so question mark, let's say UTM source is YouTube, and the term is great videos. And I will click on enter. You can see that nothing changed on the form. It's just being tracked in the background. I will have here the name, so let's say that's Lior Isaac, and Lior Isaac at gmail.com. Then I will say a few words, I guess, and click submit. If I will go now to the all entries, you can see that you have here my record, and this record came with the source and also came with the term, what people search for. I really think that this is critical. I will tell you some stories. So story number one, we had a customer. He came to us as a prospect. He was working with a marketing company for a long time. They were his guru marketers. So he gave them lots of credit. When he told me that I was his salesperson back in the time, he told me that they are not really tracking, but the results are phenomenal and there is no need to track anything. I told him I will do the tracking for you. And if you're not happy with that, or it's not giving you value, don't pay me. It's all good. And he said, no problem. But they are gurus. There is nothing you can learn about their behavior. We put the tracking, and he's from the plastic surgery world, which means he's spending insane amount of money on leads, very expensive leads in the plastic surgery world. From 10 campaigns, so we ran it for a month. After a month, we saw those 10 campaigns. 8 of them generated leads, but no conversion, which means the office was busy, the surgeon was meeting them, but nothing converted to anything. So those were really good leads to bring to the office, but because the offer was not good enough, it was not translating to real business because there was a disconnection from what they were promised to what's really happening. So no conversion, 0. 2 campaigns were converting, only 2. The result was few results. One, the marketing company, the gurus, they're no longer working with him. Second of all, we advised him to take all the budget from the other 8 campaigns, close them and move it to the 2, and then create variants based on the 2. And that's what he did. The business had completely different results. Income of the business changed dramatically based on this small change. And the third thing, now this business owner is addicted to reports. He is not doing anything without reports. I really recommend you to take action on the UTM parameters and track it. This is probably one of our number one services that we offer. What I'm teaching you here, basically. The number one service to track UTM parameters and to create a campaigns list automatically that is providing value to the business owner, and they know how to spend their marketing dollars. So it's very important. So that's it. That's the UTM parameters. you will need one more thing. You will need your web developer to help you a bit with the forms. I want you to have nice forms. The conversion is what you care about. All the rest is nonsense. But if you don't have a good, nice looking forms and proper data flowing in, you won't have conversions or you won't know how to track it.